Alright, now that I've released 2 episodes of Plot Glue, I feel like now I can more directly explain what plot glue is. Now that you have 2 examples, well, really it's 4. If you count, I try to do 2 examples in each episode. So now you should have 4 examples of what plot glue is. All right. I think the right thing to do is to explain why plot glue is different from a plot hole. Okay, so I'm going to use Wikipedia to help me. All right, and I'm going to explain what a plot hole is. Plot hole, Wikipedia. All right, very trusted site. There's no way I edited this, right? All right, so let's see what a plot hole is. In fiction, a plot hole or plot error is a gap or inconsistency in a storyline that goes against the flow of logic established by the story's plot. Such inconsistencies may include illogical, unlikely, or impossible events and statements or events that contradict earlier events in the storyline. Alright. Now these next 2 sentences are very important. Plot holes are usually created unintentionally, often as a result of editing or the writer simply forgetting that a new event would contradict previous events and not checking. However, the term is also frequently applied incorrectly. For example, a character is intentionally written to take irrational action would not be a plot hole, nor would loose ends or unexplained aspects. Okay, that last statement is why plot holes and plot glue are not the same thing. Okay, all right, let's come back. Okay, so in the example of Goku, okay, in the first episode I did the Frieza. No, wait, that's the beginning of the Cell Saga. Okay, I did why. How is it that Trunks even exist? All right, because if Frieza beat Goku to Earth, wouldn't Frieza have killed the Z fighters, which would not allow Trunks to be born? Okay, the writer, that would create a plot hole. All right, that would actually create a plot hole. But what the writer then did to stop it from being a plot hole was he addressed the issue. When Trunks talked to Goku, he asked Goku, how were you going to protect Earth if you're 2 hours late? Then Goku says, well, I have instant transmission. Okay. So instead of there being a plot hole, the writer, knowing that you would ask that question, fixes it. Okay. The second example, I showed an irrational train of thought, which is what I just explained, which part 2 in Wikipedia explained that is not a plot hole. Bulma's idea of, if these androids are so strong, why not collect the Dragon Balls, find Dr. Jirowen? Alright. And Vegeta says, there's no way we can find the Dragon Balls in time. 3 years. Alright. The last saga, there's no way that you can collect all those Dragon Balls in a grand total of 7 days. Alright. And Vegeta, of all people, knows that the Earthlings have a Dragon Scouter. Not to mention that he was wished back by Dragon Balls. Alright. I'm not gonna go through why that makes sense, but Kami collected the Dragon Balls. Or Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo collected them, but let's just say Kami did. He doesn't know that, but the writer knows that. Alright. Piccolo knows that. Piccolo and the writer, alright, kind of 1-on-1 because he's Kami, or incarnate of Kami. You also have King Kai. All right, that's kind of your way of making more sense than maybe the characters can put together on their own. But anyway, this is Vegeta's train of thought. All right, that is not a plot hole that they are thinking irrational, but I'm calling it plot glue. Is the writer intentionally to create a conflict, which is the point of a plot. You have to you can't wish Dr. Gero off before there's a conflict, because then you don't have a conflict. But with the power of the Dragon Balls, almost anything is possible. So it's fixed before it actually creates a problem, which is plot glue. Alright. So like I said, I wanted to make this video to explain what plot glue is. So here it is. Plot glue is when the writer knows he's about to create a plot hole, but before he writes himself into a plot hole, he fixes it. Okay, this forced fix will usually, as far as what the episodes I've done so far, they address what a casual viewer would ask himself. So you ask yourself, well, how was Trunks born if Frieza beat Goku to Earth? You know, why didn't they collect the Dragon Balls in Dr. Gero? Alright. How is Madara summoning Susanoo with no eyes? How did Obito survive the Rinne rebirth? How did he survive the Ten-Tail Jinchuriki extraction? Alright. Kushina did. Okay. That's how he survived the Rinne rebirth, because Kushina survived the Ten-Tails extraction. Well, no, Kushina survived the Nine-Tails extraction. He survived the Ten-Tails extraction. He survived the Rinne rebirth because technically Nagato would have if he didn't have enough chakra. Alright. Madara summoned Susanoo because Itachi did it while blind. Plot glue, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do the next episode, but I just watched Eternals, y'all, and that ending was plot glue. But I don't want to spoil Eternals just yet. I want everybody to get a fair chance to watch it. So I may record the episode and upload it later. But that ending, boy. If it wasn't a plot hole, it was plot glue. I gotta study it because I don't want to be wrong on that. But and who cares? I might cheat later on. I might just do episodes on plot holes. Who cares? Alright, I like plot holes. I love plot holes. Plot holes. If a show is good, I don't hold a plot hole against it. I call out a plot hole, but Naruto and Dragon Ball Z are great animes, great manga, whatever you want to call it. Who cares about the plot holes? I don't. But the plot holes create conversation, dialogue, and I love that. So I'm not amused. Like and subscribe if you like this. It's more coming.